What is up, my YouTube family? It is Curtis Wayne for Shay Marsh Beat Club, back with some music business Monday talk, some Monday music business talk. All right. So this is part tres of royalties, producer royalties, engineer royalties, or mixer royalties. Today I want to talk a little bit more. I'm gonna go a little bit more into detail on numbers, and I'll probably even plug some of the numbers on the screen so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna talk a little bit more about royalties. Once again, get my information from Donald S. Passman's All You Need to Know About the Music Business, edition 8, the 8th edition. This is where majority of this information is coming from. And like I said, I'm just going to break down some numbers as far as how the producer royalty works. And this is industry based. This is based off of if you had a deal, or you were working with an artist that had a record deal. Now, you can take this information and apply it to your own situation, your own label, or your own production company, or whatever it is that you're doing. And you could use these numbers for how you want to be paid. How you want to be paid as an independent producer. Now, I just want to talk about streams for a quick second. So from the research that I found, it is 0.005 cents off of every stream, or per stream, or however you want to look at that. I don't know how they completely generate the money, the finances, or the funding. I don't know exactly how all that money is generated. I don't know what the pool is, but I know that as an artist or as a music producer, it's 0.005 cents. Some sources I even seen where it was like 0.003, so it's somewhere in between there, 0.003 or 0.005. But and once again, I got this information just researching online. So streams. So let's look at that. So let's say you're a producer, right? You produce the track for an artist. Or let's just say you put out an instrumental. You release that instrumental through the likes of someone like CD Baby, or someone like AWOL, or someone like, what's the big one that's going around now? I can't think of it right now, but I'm sure I'll figure it out and put a link in there. But a TuneCore as well. So let's say you release an instrumental through those guys, right? And let's just say that instrumental lands, let's say 500,000 streams, right? You get 500,000 streams, which streams, of course, are plays. 500,000 plays on that one instrumental. You released a single, right? So if you do the math and take that 500,000 streams, and you take that 0.005, and you multiply that, that is, I have a calculator right here. Let's go ahead and plug those numbers so that way I can give it to you exactly what it is. You're going to be looking at $2,500, right? So 500,000 streams, you'll make $2,500 off of that. That's just the stream money. Now, of course, if you own the publishing rights to your music, you'll get more money on top of that. I don't know exactly what the publishing royalties are and how they break that down, but this is the stream. The streams are 0.005 or 0.003. All right, so we're gonna go with 0.005. That would give you $2,500 off of 500,000 streams. So in order to really cash in and make some money off streams, you need to be somebody like Lil Wayne, 6ix9ine, Tekashi 6ix9ine. You need to be one of these major artists that, these guys that's getting 10 million, 20 million plays, 20 million streams per song. And if they have a whole album with 10 songs on it, and each one of those songs has 10 million streams, you do the math, man. They're really making money, They're really making some real money. So the real money doesn't come in until you're hitting those numbers. If you get 1 million streams, that's $5,000. That's not too bad. You're not rich. but that's not bad. And then of course, like I said, if you own the rights to your music, you're going to get your publishing royalties as well. Especially if you belong to BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, you're going to get your royalties. That royalty is a performance royalty. And that performance royalty would be, for instance, let's say you have a visual, right? You had a visual video and your music is underlined in that video. That's a performance of your song, right? Because somebody's watching a video, they're watching a performance, and your music is being played. Or someone's dancing to your music in a video. That's a performance. So you get performance royalties off of that. Or the performance royalty would be actually what it is. If you were doing live shows, performances, you get the royalties off of that, right? So anytime that your music is being performed, or it's tied into a performance, you get your royalties on that side as well through like BMI, ASCAP, CSAC. All right. So let's go ahead and touch on this. So, and this will be the same thing as streams. Basically, I'm just trying to tie the two together. So let's say in a production deal, right? In a production deal, you produce for an artist. You got a song on an artist's album, and that artist is a known artist. That artist, all right, goes out and sells, let's say that artist goes out and sells 100,000 records, right? We're talking actual records. And we just keep the numbers based off a dollar amount, right? So let's say you get 10 cents as a producer. You get 10 cents off of every record sold, or off of every dollar, basically. You get 10 cents off of every dollar. This is how you can take this and make it your own for your business. So let's say you reach out to an artist and you say, hey, Joe Blow, I got this beat, or here's a pack of beats, 10 beats I'm sending you, man. Tell me if you like any. That artist gets back to you, say, yeah, man, it's 2 on there I really, really like. I really want those. You say, okay, man, well, let's cut a deal. How about I let you take those 2 beats, you record your songs to them exclusively. I won't give those beats to anybody else. They belong to you, right? You cut your 2 songs to those beats, right? Those songs end up on his album. Let's say he puts out an album and he goes and he makes $100,000 with that album, and your 2 songs are on there. And your agreement with that artist is, okay, man, so for each song, I get 10 cents off every dollar, right? He has 2 songs, so that's 10 cents off of every dollar for 2 songs. He made $100,000. Therefore, let's do the math on that again. So he makes 100,000 and your pay is 10 cents. Of course, we know that's $10,000, right? So he owes you 10K, but he has 2 songs. That's 10,000 for 1 song. He owes you another 10K. So out of that $100,000 that artist made, he owes you $20,000. He walks away with 80,000. He pays you 20,000. And then of course that artist would have to pay, if he has a lawyer and he has a manager, he has to pay the lawyer fee, manager fee. It can add up. It starts to add up. Everybody gets a piece of the pie. If you're an artist, you don't just make $100,000 and it's all yours. Unless you're the artist, the producer, you're everything. You manage yourself, you take care of all the business, then everything comes to you. But that's just some information to help you as a music producer, out here. And it doesn't have to be 10%. That's what the industry standard is. You can say 5 cents, you can say 6 cents. You can play with it, just depending, especially when you're working with these independent artists. You can say, hey, bro, you know what? If you make, let's say I give you a beat, you cut a song to it, you put it on your mixtape, you get 500,000 streams on your mixtape, and you make, $2,500. I want 5 cents off of every dollar. So that artist went and made 2,500. He owes you 5 cents. He owes you $125. Not a whole lot of money, right? But you have you set an amount. You set an amount. So you say, okay, bro, you will get this beat. You put it on your album, and starting from $0 all the way to, we'll say, $500,000. So you're putting a cap on it. So you have to play with those numbers on your own. From $0 to $500,000, I get 5 cents off of every dollar up to 500K. Once he hits that 500K and he goes beyond that, he doesn't owe you any more money. So that's why you got to really think about it and just kind of play with it yourself and get your knowledge and education for yourself. Because let's say an artist has a song you produce for him, and that song gets that artist in the door of a record company, and that artist signs a record deal for, let's say he had a Chief Keef deal, $3 million, right? He signs for a $3 million deal. And if you don't have your business in line where you say, man, I get 5 cents off of every dollar made, you know, or if you just had your business set from that $0 to 500K, then he's only obligated to pay you up to that $500,000. So he takes 500,000, says 5 cents off every dollar for that 500,000, and that's what I owe you, right? Or if you say, man, you know what, I want to take it from $0 to $1 million. You know, you can play with that on your own. But that 500,000 times 5 cents would be $25,000 that artists owe you, which is fair. That's fair for a music producer's price. You know, you pay me $25,000 for my track. You know, it's art. All right. This video is getting pretty long. So we'll come back with a part 4. Like I said, this is part 3, and we'll talk more about it. You know, I like to break these numbers down, and I like to share this stuff with you guys. So, man, make sure you comment, like, you share my video, you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Please subscribe. Like I said, please share. Make sure you follow me, man. Stay tuned. It is Curtis Wayne for Shay Marsh Beat Club, and I'll be with you guys in part 4. Yes.